Hey there, guys, gals, fads, and pals. Oh, crap. Oh, I should have gone to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I'm playing with Factorio. Yes, I'm your host, JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Factorio coming at you. We are playing Pirate Ship, and it's an interesting mod. You can find it in the mod portal. Look for Pirate Ship, 2 words. And yeah, that's kind of the deal of it. It's akin to Warptorio, akin to Warp Drive Machine. I think that's how I've been relating these. And yeah, we are on a pirate ship. This game is intended to be played with multiple folks, but I'm giving it a swing by myself. By myself, and we're going to see what goes on about it. Warp Drive Machine, Warptorio, these are great mods to really expand the feel for the game. And yeah, but I'm giving this a go. So we're on our 3rd place, Secluded Dells. Let's go ahead and give us a saves. Guy. And we are on our way. So, second verse, same as the first. Let's do a quick run for fish. Yeah. Oop. I think that was it. Whoa. Did you know enemies deal more damage at night? I did not. Thank you, Parrot. Ooh, there's some good gubbins down there. Yes, sir. I'll take that. There's another chest here. Take that. Good stuff. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Neat. It's Indiana Jones all of a sudden. The parrot is the fine fella I was mentioning before. That's all. Brah, your machines are off. Brah. You can't just hang around in the ocean all day, all night. The fuel consumption doesn't happen once you're settled, but yeah, you only get so much of a grace period. I'm gonna get this run, and then I'll hook up turrets. I don't think the enemy will be so ready to fight me that soon. I think we've got a little bit of time here. The worst thing, in my opinion, is running out of ammunition. Being a turret, or being a gunner, or being someone in a defensive position, having the capability to defend yourself, but not the ammunition to follow through, just sounds awful. Did I get it? There we go. There's that. That's one full line of the good stuff, and I'm out of miners. That frickin' tracks, man. That frickin' tracks. The normal thing that we've seen so far is because there aren't a lot of... There's not a lot of resources to be had. Oh, that's what you are. There's not a lot of resources to be had. It doesn't last super long anyway, so like it's not even like that big of a deal that I don't have all the miners on me. But what we'll do is we'll set up the miners. 156 lights. That's, I mean, it's worth it. It's worth to do. If it's steel and money again to upgrade my turrets, yeah, right. Guess that trimmed a little bit out of the line. I'm cool with that. I'm just gonna grab this. 9,000. That's a lot of kashish. Okay, what did I come here for? Oh, probably more iron, which I don't have. No. Oh, set up the power grid. Right. I have that, thank you. Okay. So that's ready for when I want to do the silo. So we're going to do all this mining, we're going to do the silo, one step at a time. One step at a time. I have 11 turrets and not that much ammo. Serious? There you go. Okay. Yeah, see? Like I said, this was not going to take super duper long. Do I try with the thing? Yeah, try with the thing. So there is no... For this, there are no, what am I trying to say? There's no island. There's no island thing to do. It's just the charge. Okay. Minute and some change. Awesome. Awesome. Any other... Some stones going on. I gotta figure out how the crap to make 140 whatever lights. North. Yep, I see it. Speed module and some steel. That's awesome. Oh, we've got eight speedy boys. There's a chest. Dude, I'll take all the steel you want to shovel at me because it's less stuff I gotta do. And I don't know if you know this about my personality. I am super cool with doing less stuff. Oh no, you want me to do less things? Yum yum. Do appreciate, do approve. Power is off, yep. Because the thing we're doing. It must be hard-coded to have a much higher priority or whatever. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything else that would do the thing it's doing, but it must be just set to priority 1 billion or whatever. I think I got that one. I don't think I got that one, but I'm not leaving until the thing's done. I'm just gonna stare this thing down and see what's what. I'll wait 51 seconds. That's fine. I'm not gonna go and mess around and be like, well, I went and I did a thing and then lost the silo. Holy crap. Oh, no damage. Awesome. They weren't coming for the silo at all. They were coming for the base itself. And that's a smash cut to the next movie. There we go. Done. Now we have to defend it until it launches and explodes, but yeah, we're done with the power portion of the program. Yeah. I didn't get more mines, did I? 1. So no, I didn't. We should get some coal. And we should get some... Oh, I wish I could get those productivity mods. Yeah, some coal and some money. Not bad. Okay, next is 100 and how many lights? 156 lights. I can make 17. Is 17 like 156 lights? It is not. Womp womp. I think it's safe for me to go back to base. Oh, do I have a radar? Make one. One in the ship, one on the ship, and one with me where I go. Even if I do nothing else with the radars, they'll scan around. And that'll give me a bit of a leg up. Yeah, I didn't reveal anything, but that's fine. Yoink. Thanks. You can have this. Looks like we're stuttering a little bit, maybe? A little bit. I guess the system definitely works best if we have differing products, but I don't. So, eh. We're producing just about what we need. Yep. That works for me. Awesome. Did we have any steel? Smelting could use some ups. Yeah, we do. Ooh, I want to start working on those lights. That's 58 lights. Yep, get on that. I'm gonna plug in the new smelteries. There's that. Okay. That looks much better. Normally I have a calculator out. The Factorio calculator. And, oh, it's called the cheat sheet, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's called the Factorio cheat sheet. And the cool thing about... Oh, I shouldn't be wasting this Oh, this... Stupid. I shouldn't be wasting this, steel. Ah, butts. Okay, hold on. So a turret is running out of ammo, but you're not telling me about conflict. That's weird. Ah, they overlap. I've got some ammo on me, that's fine. Okay, so they did kite over to the turrets, that's perfect. Trying to stay a little more hyper-vigilant looking to the minimap. If we could do this. Okay. I'll balance that out a little bit better. Okay. I do want this coal. Oh. I think our base is fine. It suffered... it suffered is the wrong word. It's endured, what, 4 attacks? 3 attacks? 2 attacks? Bunch of coins? I don't have a coin filter now that I think about it. Yep, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Yes, you. Copper and iron, thank you. I need a little bit of that. Get a few more of these going on. Get this cleaned up because now we're starting to well, we're not bottlenecking per se, but I am increasing the productivity of our furnaces, so that's just going to do all that. Give me just 10. 5 and 3, sure. Yeah, keep attacking the main base. That's perfect. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. It's here. I don't really have to defend super hard. You can have that. I need whatever ammo is ready. That's not a lot of ammo. That's a frickin' problem. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buys me 250 ammo. Okay. So this doesn't sanitize the line. What it does do is hopefully mean less... I mean, no coins will hit the thing. So there's some sanitation that's happening. Old programmers speak, or current programmers speak, I don't know. The phrase is called sanitizing your inputs. If you ask somebody for their name, make sure they're not putting wingdings and crap in it instead, right? That's the whole vibe. If you're asking for a date, make sure someone is giving you a date and not wingdings or whatever. That's the idea. Is like when you ask for something as a programmer, make sure the person is giving you the thing you're expecting, because later on you've got all this other stuff happening, right? You're going to go through and be like, well, I asked for your age or whatever, and so I assume you gave me a number and not a street address. But if you're going to throw it through your functions and you're going to go do the whatever you're going to do about it, and they did give you, in fact, a street address, it doesn't help you at all, right? No, you can't. What are you going to do with this street address? Is this street address greater than 52? I don't know if the street address is bigger than 52 or older than 52, right? That's kind of the deal. So what we're trying to do throughout our game is make sure that when we get to a certain point, we're getting what we're expecting. In this case, the smeltery, by the time something hits the smeltery, it should most certainly have iron or copper, not coins. So what we've done here is, right here, I'm only allowing ore to go to the line. That's it. So, that's kind of the deal about that. This is stocking up real nicely, though. Yeah, we're going to get a real good thing. And we're still consistently producing red and green science. I don't really care about the gate. I don't know if I care about military. Maybe. I don't care about electric energy distribution. I don't know how far this goes. Do we launch a rocket and that's how we win? Oh, I know how we win. We win by... I don't think I need that. I'll probably need that for oil and stuff, right? Yeah. We'll travel 1,000 leagues, and that's how we'll win. That's how we win. We've gotten to... sorry, just a second. There we go. Okay. It's tough running a gaming community. Not like bad. Not at all bad. It's just there's always a lot of chatter, right? Again, not bad, not complaining in the slightest. It's just like when there's a lot of conversation going on, it's... Ooh, excuse me. I feel it's important for me to like take a moment and be like, okay, let's make sure everyone's on the same page or whatever. Because if I'm not really paying attention, I don't come to a conversation until much later in the day. It can just be a little annoying to do. Okay, what was going on? What's happening? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Kind of a thing. So, I always like to apologize because it could be a little frustrating or annoying for there to be like a big pause, but there's a reason for it. Because if I could spend 30 seconds and take care of it now, I'd rather do that. How's this coming along? Are we just full of materials? I guess. Yeah, I guess we're just full of materials. That was a weak attack. Oh, 100 and... Oh, yeah, I was doing a thing. 156. That'll get me to 145? I need more copper. Okay. We'll go back. Stop that. We'll double our capacity. Oh, stop. Oh, right. The thing's messed up. Stop that. Yep. We were using literally wood boxes. Now we've doubled our capacity. That should move real nice. I'm kind of amazed this isn't backing up a bit harder. Much gap do we have? Not a lot. Not a lot of gap. I don't have any copper or iron on me. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, that's making that. Yeah, this is excellent. 6.7 is where we're at. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's glorious. Yep. No, I love it. How much stone do we have? 102? Pfft, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. How much steel do I have? Not enough steel. I have 145, which I needed 136? 156. Oh, crap. Okay, 100. I need crap. 100 and I need another 11. I came here for steel. Yep. I don't know how much steel I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is what's going to happen. We've got our inserters. Yeah, this should be pretty quick work. I don't have any ammo and I don't have any turrets. I'm going to assume because I can't interact with the... Ooh, got some red belts. So kind of who cares. I'm going to guess because I can't interact with this stuff. The game can't... Like, the enemies can't either. Cool. Yep, do the thing. Oh, sorry. I've really... I don't know what I did to my wrists last night or this morning or whatever. But I've really just had to crack them, like, continuously. I know it's not for good audio feel, for sure. And this should be pretty quick, actually. Are there any other resources we want to tippity-tap? I think this is all we're going with tippity-tap. That should be that. Cool. Good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good. Alright, that finished. This seems very digestible for one person. Science, that. The materials I put in, a bunch of money. 5%. Okay, little more steel? 10 more steel? Awesome. Loaders, gates, poison capsules. Ooh. Purchase class scout. Piercing gun shells. Poison capsules are what level? Oh crap! Ugh! Ugh! No! 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 I'm gonna keep my money. I decided fairly unanimously I'm gonna keep my money. I alt-tab to look at a thing. That'll earn me real good. Oh, that'll earn me so good. Okay, was there anything else I want done here or to do here or anything? I think there was a chest. There's a chest or two up there I wouldn't mind to get. We're still pulling a little bit more coal. This iron is done, so this is gonna look like this. And then this can go away, and then the copper can finish its run. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. Good stuff. I'm gonna make a run and check a couple of bins. We should be just good to leave whenever. Okay, so 1,000 for 15 poison cap. I think I'm okay. If I had a good understanding as to how much money we get and how much money we can spend and everything, I'd be a little more spendy. But for right now, I don't think I'm super duper confident in the money. Is there a thing over there? I think I got the thing over there. What is that? A smelting array with some resources to be got. Cool. I guess if you turn it on, you'd get some materials. I don't want it. I'm not really interested in the 6 ore that would provide. But that was still a nice haul. Some red stuffs? Sure. I'm good for red stuffs. What you got? You got some red stuffs? I'm good for some red stuffs. There's a wave going. I want to see if I can intercept it. If I can intercept it like through the trees, perfect, right? Yeah, right here, easy. If y'all could funnel up real good, that'd be great. Man, I really want a combat shotgun. And it makes me think that a combat shotgun is going to be available sometime because they boosted the shotgun. Maybe, I have no idea. Would like to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, there's another thing over here. Come on. Thought I saw another thing. Right there? More uranium rounds. Man, uranium rounds are dope. Tons of damage, right? Tons and tons of damage. You think, why aren't you equipping that? The problem is, you're wasting a ton of damage on a creature that's got like literally 5 hit points. It is a waste. It is a straight up waste. So we are not doing any of that. There's some more coal up here I don't care about. There's another bucket. Over to the left. Yeah, it's attacking the mining colony. We should be fine. I think that's everything. I think that's literally everything. Oh, you want a piece? Was that your magical box of magic mint? Okay. Good show, old bean. I'm gonna dump off some crap. But hey, another 5% upgrade for damage? Awesome. Honestly, what's not to like about that? You can have this. We're out of greeny meanie because we're out of... Here's this. 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 We are overflowing. That's awesome. I also have a bunch on my person, so I'm just going to come here and... There we go. 10.6k. Holy crap. We're getting there without really trying super hard. I like that. Let's make sure ammo's being produced. Yep, just fill it to the gills. Just straight all the way to the gills. 0.5. You can have some of that. You're good. You're good. Yeah? Oh. Another 500. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Some coins fell through, and that's perfectly fine. I guess I'll just keep the coins on me. Nothing hurting, right? Nothing hurting? Let's go check the stuff. Okay, most of that is tapped. I'm just going to do this, so it merges into one line. Whoop, big attack. Heavy armor is more than enough for small biters. Yeah. It's a real no fear kind of situation. They can't punch hard enough for it to be a problem. And if they could, it's a problem and I'm dead and it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. This can go away. I can kite them over to the right if we need shenanigans to be had. Yep, cool. Okay. Now we just wait a little bit. What's... Oh, what's up there? Alright. I did not see that. So how many structures were there on this map? 1, 2... I don't care about the coal. I think we've been here long enough. We're hitting medium territory. Yep. And in reality, we should probably save the silo for last. That might be really, really smart. Is if it's like, well, we got 10 minutes, I guess we gotta go, and then we do that. That might be the deal. How much is left? 13? Well, now there's less. That worked out great, though. So we went from 6.7 to 12? Is that what I'm understanding? That can't be quite right. Was there 5,000 coal to be had? Maybe. I don't think so, though. Huh. Oh, well. Either way, I don't see anyone on the radar, so we're just going to pack them up and roll them out. Ride 'em in, run. The belt's important because it's a substantial amount of iron. So we are going to grab as much of that as we can grab. 14. Get that out of the ground, would you please? Oop. Okay, sounds like they stopped. Okay, they sound like they stopped because I walked away. Very good. So now that we've collected a lot of materials and we've maxed out, it's a really, really good sign. Like when whatever we're going to do next, wherever we're going to go next, we got some time to fart around a little bit. Like we could just be in the ocean and just get a lot of this stuff ka-chunked out. The 37 minutes that we have available, I don't think is good enough for us to bother with that coal. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, awesome. I think our next stop is the dock market thing. So what we'll do is we'll do the dock or the market or whatever the crap it's called. And then we'll call that an episode there. Keep it like per island kind of a thing, right? That'll make titling stuff a little easier for sure. That can just stay there. So it goes like this. I think we have everything. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, we did the thing. Get out of here. Yep, I'm sure. Undocked by the captain. Yep, so this is all the coins that were on the floor over here. If it's on the floor, it's good for sure. Yeah, I didn't try that hard with that one, I'm gonna be honest. Gonna get you fish. Yeah, I got the fish. So you can kind of see how fish are really important, especially with a game like this where spoilage is not a consideration. Okay. Oh, I didn't check where we were going. Crap. Oh, do we miss the dock? No, really? Please tell me I don't miss the dock. Oh no, we do. I think I'm gonna reload. We don't miss the dock. I went down on like a lark. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision. Yep, I don't care. We're not gonna miss the dock. I was kind of hoping what was happening was it was gonna be like, this is the only thing here. I'm gonna pull you up. I mean, I'm glad we're figuring this out, right? I don't care about 30 copper. I just want to go now. Yum 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 yum. Oop, fish. Okay, so before we leave, we'll go to the crow's nest. We'll put 50 of the rail signals in the top bin, forcing us to go to port. If starboard is to the right, port is to the left. I don't know anything about nautical terms. Please don't hit me. Yeah. So I thought this was like, you know, well, I already talked about it. I don't need to talk about it more. You know what I was thinking. I said what I was thinking, and that was all that I was thinking. So this can get consolidated in my pocket. Show you a thing I can't reach. Okay. I don't like save scumming. But if it's, I'm trying to learn a thing, I've got some assumptions. Oh wait, those assumptions were not correct. Fine. All right, ship undocked by the captain. Undocked by the captain. So this should move us back to the north. Yeah, if there was like another... Oh, there's oil. We're gonna have to figure out oil. At a minimum, it'd be good if we stock it. What's under attack? 7 turrets are engaged with the enemy. What? What? Okay. Yeah, steering port side. Okay, so now... Okay, cool. So we'll hit upgrade cannons. We could do that, but the cannons don't really do anything? Loading destination 4, dock. Do I have time, or is it just poof? I don't know if it's like neutral zone. So yeah, we're already here. Okay, great. Okay. Is there... Okay, that's cute. There's another ship here. I don't care. And just... Okay, neat. Whatever. 500 iron plate for 300 copper. 500 copper plate for 200 stone. Wow, that's good. Hey, a combat shotgun. Yes. I'll take 2. Just in case I die or whatever. So that goes there. Okay, awesome. Uranium rounds. 10 construction robots. Purchase a class quartermaster. 800 copper ore. 2 beacons, 100 landmines. How much time do I have? 2 minutes? Okay. Upgrade ships' artillery turrets, max health, and also fully heal them. I don't care? I don't think I care. Do I care? I don't think I care. I have money. I don't have the means to use construction bots. I also don't have enough money for the thing. Yeah, I spent too much on combat shotguns. Should I buy 10 of these just so I have 10 of these? I really want it? Nah. I don't know what we'll need money for, and for also combat shotgun. Yeah, sweet. Okay. So 200 or 500 copper for 200 stone. I think that how much stuff do we have? Oh, these are quite full. What was the iron equivalent? There was an iron one in here. 300 that for that. Okay. So I bought... Oh, the price changes. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bonzer. Awesome. Good. Here's a bunch of this. Here's a bunch of this. Here's more of this I kind of don't really want, but I have anyway because circumstance. Happenstance, mixed circumstance. I'll take this. I'll take another bunch of that. I ran out of stone. 6, 8, 10, 12. I have a bunch in the key. We are going to call this here 2, 4, 6. I need 3 more. Thanks. I think. Anyway, we're going to call this here. Yep, let's go back up top. Here's the dock. Get our selfie with it, and there you go. There's our pick for YouTube. Easy stuff, right? Again, trying to keep this a little more area episodic kind of a thing. So here's our save. There we go, no problem. Yeah, we'll call this here. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope to catch you all next time.